Hey, folks, welcome to the Mike North 30 in 5 on 560 WIND.com. Check out all the wonderful lineups on this wonderful station and listen to John and Amy in the morning. Check me out on Tuesday, if you can, at 7:45. On John and Amy's show. It's going to be an awesome thing. In fact, it is an awesome thing. Had a lot of fun with those people. We talk a lot of Bear football. Today, it's going to be about the debate. Now, I'm only going to talk about the guys who I feel are going to be relevant. And you can Facebook me at north2north.com and northtonorth.com and send me some messages if you think I'm wrong. Okay, so let's start out last night with Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney, to me, won't be around at the end. I don't know why I know this. I just know it. I just think that by them talking about him and Perry, okay, talking about their books and how from the paperback edition to the hardcover, they take out quotes. They censor more things. I mean, to me, both those guys, Perry looks stiff, and Romney, he looks loose and stuff, but I'm not the biggest fan of all his politics, including Romney care. He's never going to be able to get away from that. You can call it Obamacare all you want. It was Romney care before Obamacare, so we'll see what happens with those two. But last night, I think both of them, by beating each other up, did not do any favors for themselves. Michelle Bachmann, I mean, she's, I think, very, very good. She's not afraid to stand her ground. She's going to make some missteps. Everybody's really taking and looking for missteps from her, but I think she did a pretty good job last night. Rick Santorum's a guy that sticks to his guns, doesn't have a lot of beliefs that any independent will like, so he won't win. But you know what? At least he doesn't flip-flop. If he's going to be an ultra-conservative, then, you know, at least he's sticking to his guns, and you got to appreciate that at least. John Huntsman, I don't know. I've never owned a Ken doll. But if I was going to own a Ken doll, John Huntsman would be the Ken doll. Plus the fact that he worked for Obama and he was an ambassador to China. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. I don't like his structure. But you know what? It's still up for grabs, and I'll give everybody a reason why. Rudy Giuliani, at this time, in the last primaries, back in 2008, was the leading guy. Okay? He was the leader at 28%. How did that work for everybody? By far, the two best guys last night that performed. I want to ask everybody this. If you have to stare eyeball to eyeball with any world leader and not back down, and I would ask the liberals out there, the independents, okay, and the progressives and the conservatives. And if you want a guy that doesn't forget about anything and knows everything about government, and he also shared time with Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton, and he respected both of them, and Bill Clinton has said that he's the guy that should be presidential timber for the Republicans. The Republicans think he's giving them a death sentence. It's the truth. Newt Gingrich is the best candidate up there by far. Now, can you trust him? Hey, if he makes us money, brings jobs back, stands up to the Chinese and the Iranian presidents, and says, guess what? This is the way it is, then, hey, you know what? I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. I don't want him to, but if he can put our country on its feet again, sometimes, you know what? The lily white type of guys, you know, the cleaner than the Mr. Cleans, the vanilla guys, aren't the guys to have. You got to have a little bit of an edge to you. And Herm Cain, fantastic. I'd like to see Gingrich and Cain as the president and the vice president for the ticket for the GOP. I may sound nuts. I'm just going off what I saw last night. Or let's do it this way. If Biden and Obama run and Gingrich and Cain run, how about Michelle Bachmann and Sarah Palin as independents? Wouldn't it be fun? And by the way, who do we want to look at every day? Do we want to look at the two ladies? Do we want to look at Barack Obama and Biden? Or do we want to look at Newt Gingrich and Herb Cain? I know this. If you're going to take us down the road or you're going to help us out, it's nice to look at, you know, a little female, a little show. How about that? Hey, I'm just coming up with ideas here. But last night, the winner, clearly, the two winners, Newt Gingrich and Herb Cain. Take care, everybody. And it's been 30 and 5. on WIND.com. Check me out tonight on Fox Sports Radio and XM 169 from 9 to 5. And WIND this coming Sunday night on 560. Take care of yourself, folks. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.